You're listening to Cursory Overload.
Heavy metal. Heavy metal. Heavy metal. Heavy metal.
Coming to you from the back room of your parents' favorite porn store, it is Cursory Overload.
And we're in.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Eric, a.k.a. K-Dog Kenner, the host with, well, at least some of it. I'm not going to say the most, but some of it. My partner, as always, the only man to never get probed by the aliens for refusal. Enrique.
Okay. I must admit, that one caught me off guard, motherfucker. What's up, everybody? This is Pato, and we are Cursory motherfucking Overload.
Overload to the max.
Yeah, and today we're going to be, well,
It's a special day. It's a very, very special day.
We're celebrating.
It's fucking awesome.
Yep.
Guys, gals, kiddos around the campfire. This episode marks. Oh, I'm getting chili bumps.
It's just crazy.
I'm getting a fucking chubby. It marks our 1 year anniversary from starting this experience that you're feeling right now.
Whoa. Well, let's be clear. It marks the 1 year anniversary that we put it on the air, but let's face it, you've been cooking this for a while.
I have. This has been marinating in my brain. Where the area where my brain should be, it's been marinating for quite a few years.
You know,
when you spend most of your life work out, at work or wherever you do, and everybody around you says things along the line of, "Dude, you really need to take that mouth on the road." When you hear things like that long enough, and you have by far the worst mouth in the entire group, you start wondering, what are the possibilities? What can somebody with a mouth like mine? What can we do? I mean, I'm certainly never going to cure cancer.
Nope.
Can't do that. Got to be smart for that.
No, but we can make people aware of it, and I don't know, maybe
I can sure as shit talk some smack.
Yeah, talk some smack and point them in the right direction. Maybe, I don't know, what's that clinic that helps people, the Mayo Clinic, and have people donate money to that shit. Yeah,
donate some fucking money after you pay me.
Yeah, pay me. What the fuck? Okay. No, I thought I thought we were going all fucking novel and hey, let's cure cancer.
This has been a dream of mine for quite a long time. I've wanted to do a podcast for I'm going to say probably 9 years now.
Holy shit!
But I kept running into. I would talk to people. I don't know anything about this shit. Y'all know that. Y'all know we don't know nothing. We're learning as we go.
Yep. This year has been a big learning curve, learning experience.
So I would bring this idea to people, and of course I would hear oh, that'd be awesome, and then they would look at you with that fucked up, yeah, right, stupid fucking. We've all seen that look before.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That idea where you have this idea cooking in your brain, and you're like, dude, all you're looking for is that one person or that one support structure that'll say, hey, you know what? Go for it, motherfucker. Do it. You know what? That sounds fucking awesome. Now, most of the time we get hit with we'll get that look like, oh, okay, you're off your fucking rocker. People like you don't do shit like that. Until I brought it up with Pato. And this motherfucker was like, dope, let's do it. You know what I mean? Pato, you never once looked looked at me with that. Are you fucking serious? Is this guy? Is he for real?
Nah.
Fucking weirdo.
You know what? Like I said, when you brought that up to me, and you shared that with me, I must admit that I was in a very fucking dark spot. So I don't know what it seemed like. Like I said, man, I don't know. You helped me pull through. I had just lost my dad, and
Right.
it was one of those moments where, like, you know what, that seems like a great idea. So we started talking about it, and next thing you know, I'm hooked.
Yeah, we
I'm
got
like,
a
hey,
couple of mics and found out like fuck it, dude. This is just like hanging out talking.
Yeah.
So here we are, a year later,
Yep.
after having put up our first recording, and God was brutally horrible.
Wow, we even took him down, right? We're like, oh, fuck that shit. Oh, God.
But somewhere along the line, we started finding our rhythm. We started getting comfortable with a fucking big black mic in front of us, and getting comfortable with the fact that we're having headphones on, and at least for me, I'm in my closet,
Same
aka
here.
my badass recording studio.
Same here, because I figured, right now, all the clothes in here insulates the sound, so I don't have to worry about foaming up the walls yet.
Right. They're not going to laugh at us.
Yeah.
No, it just goes, I think it really goes to show that if you want or you have an idea of something that brings a smile to your face, if it ain't hurting nobody, motherfucker, do it. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
Just do it. You never know. The moment you come up with that idea, there's somebody else. You have a pato out there. You just got to find them.
What the fuck?
Find your pato.
Find your pato. Hey, that sounds like
not your pito, your pato.
Like I said, man, hey, I'm very grateful that hey, I feel honored that you shared this with me, because you could have been like, I've told other motherfuckers and they all blew me off, so I'm not going to tell this fucker either. Or, you could have done that.
Luckily, you and I have we've known each other long enough to where even if you didn't like the idea, you would have been cool about it. You would have been like, oh, okay, that's not my cup of tea, but you know what? Do your thing, dog.
Yep.
But
it's crazy. It's been a nice ride. I mean, we've talked about sex robots, hippo slappers.
You know what's really funny is where was I at? Oh, you know what? It was just a random weekend. I had some family in town. Went over to mom and dad's place, see some family, and they brought up the subject of, hey, did you hear? Like, they're actually wanting to open up a brothel.
A brothel
of sex robots. And I'm like, yeah, I know. We talked about it on my show. We've actually been talking about it on my show for quite a long time. And I say mine, not as in like it's just mine. This is a partnership of the utmost. But for my family doesn't know
It is your
Pato.
baby, like I said, and I feel privileged that you've allowed me to be here. And hey,
okay,
it's pretty awesome.
You're too fucking nice. Anyways, they were like, what? I'm like, yeah, we've been talking about this shit for months. Where the fuck have you been? Oh, you've been in high horse world where you don't talk about things like that. Yeah, it was and at that moment I looked over, just happened to look around the room for I don't know, whatever, something caught my eye, and there was my dad kind of standing there, kind of, I don't want to say he was smiling down, you know what I mean, but kind of like, huh, this motherfucker's doing it, because dad will never say shit like that because he's prim and proper, but
but in a way,
it was kind of cool. Yeah, like suck these nuts, motherfuckers.
Oh, that's pretty fucking awesome, man.
So if y'all are out there thinking about this shit, and all those motherfuckers that are looking at you, giving you that fucking eye, and y'all know what the fuck eye I'm talking about, and it doesn't have to be a fucking podcast, or it doesn't have to. It could be acting, it could be whatever the fuck it is, and somebody gives you that motherfucking look. Take a mental note of that look. Take a mental note of it. Remember it. do your thing, do whatever it is that you do, and when you get good at doing that thing, one day you're going to run into that motherfucker again, and they're going to be like, damn, I always knew you could do it. And you're going to look at them and give them a whole nother look. And in that one little look, they're going to know that you know that they talk shit on you, that they shit on your idea. And they're gonna sit there and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're doing such a good job," and you look at them with their little head tilted just off to the right, just a little bit, and they're gonna know, you know, you remember, but you ain't gonna say it because you're better than that. Well, listen to me.
Okay.
I'll say it. I say it, but that's just me, motherfucker. I don't want y'all to get beat up or anything.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll say it. You son of a bitch. Who the fuck is you?
Who the fuck is you?
Yeah. So anyways. Yeah, it was kind of cool to be able to be all up in somebody's face, kind of be like, yeah, we've been talking about that shit on my show for a minute now. And then I remember, 6 months ago, a famous person on their podcast started talking during their podcast about sex robots.
Yeah.
And I was able to go on their motherfucking show and say, on my show, we've been talking about this shit for 6 months. Where y'all been?
Oh, that's fucking awesome. You know, it's...
Now, they probably have a fucking bajillion comments and they probably don't read any of them. But I know it. I remember it. Motherfuck you.
Pretty much, and if you, well, like I said, it's there on Spreaker. I mean, you can go check the episodes.
Listen, go check them out.
It's on Spreaker, it's on iTunes, it's on, it's amazing to me that we've been doing this for 1 year, and we're just about everywhere. You go to Google, and you can type in cursory overload, and it'll show you Twitter page, it'll show you web page. Yeah, it'll show you, hell, there's some websites that, like, what was that one called? Podcast, God, I can't remember the name of it. Podcast Chaser or something like that. It's a website, and you'll find us there too. It's crazy. But iTunes, Google Play, we're on Spotify, and we're waiting to hear from iHeartRadio and Pandora.
That's right, bitches. Y'all heard it.
So we're still waiting. I mean,
and Pandora.
Waiting on iHeartRadio and Pandora. So, wow. I mean, if we don't make it this time around, I mean, no big deal. We're all over the place as it is. So,
fuck it. We're in your face. You ain't going to be able to get rid of us.
But, I mean...
So they say no this time, but no, they ain't going to even say no this time. I'm already putting it out there.
I'm putting it out there. In a few weeks or so, you'll be able to hear us on iHeartRadio and Pandora. Yeah, let's have that positive mentality. And
then we're walking through the world like, that's right, bitches. Whoa!
You know what? You're right. Let's speak that into reality. Pretty soon you'll be able to hear it on iHeartRadio and Pandora. We're putting it out there.
It's been spoken into reality. TD Jakes talks about a seed. We got to water that seed, and that's what we're doing.
That's what I like about this show, that we'll go everywhere. Never thought I'd hear the name TD Jakes on Cursory Overload.
Hey, I'll put it out there.
No, well, it's no secret. I mean, like I said, we put it out there. We have our beliefs now. While we won't shove them down your throat,
right?
It is what it is.
Hey, people got to find inspiration from wherever. They're going to find them all over different places. Ladies, guys, there's this app I've been using. They're not paying us a single fucking dime. Just want to make sure y'all know that. I checked it out. I thought it was a load of hooey. It's pretty cool. It's called Pep Talk. PEPTALK. Pep Talk. And God, I got to say, it was really awesome. It's just a bunch of conversations and podcasts and whatnot of just inspirational shit that gets you motivated.
Can you imagine if we ever make it into that?
That's where I
That
hope
pep
to
talk where
be.
you're telling people to follow their dreams. Fuck